I'm Craig Grant and I teach Math Simply. In this video I'm going to teach you how to multiply fractions in 1 minute, and then I'm going to teach you how to divide fractions in 1 minute. Then I'm going to show you how to simplify answers that need to be simplified by cancelling. Right at the bottom you'll see the train tracks. Here's the first train track, here's the second train track. 2 times 2 is 4, 5 times 3 is 15, and what I've done is multiply 2 by 2 and 5 by 3. When we divide fractions, we actually just rewrite the whole question. We write down the first fraction, we leave a gap, and then we grab the second fraction, we turn it upside down and put it in place, and then we multiply, which is train tracks, and that's all we need to do, and I'll demonstrate that. Right, here's the question: 2/5 divided by 3/4. I've written the first step, write 2 over 5. Second step, take 3/4 and turn it upside down, so I'll just flip it like that and it becomes 4 over 3. Now we take the division sign and we change it to a multiplication sign. So the question now becomes 2/5 times 4/3, and we multiply across the top. So basically we'll have, I'll rewrite the question now down here so you can see the working. It's 2 over 5 times 4 over 3. We're going to train track it, so here are the train tracks, here and here. Then 2 4s are 8, 5 3s are 15, and we're done. In this last section in the video, I'm going to show you how to simplify some of your answers. Some of your answers will not be in the simplest form. You'll get questions where they ask you to write it in the simplest form. All you have to do is factorise. You factorise the top line, you factorise the bottom line, and then you cancel out the common factors in the top line and the bottom line. Now I'm going to show you how to factorise 2-digit numbers. Now I've written down my 2-digit number as AB, capital A, capital B. A is the first digit, B is the second. Now this is all you have to know. If it's an even number, it has a factor of 2. Even numbers end in 0, 2, 4 and 8. The next factor you look at are factors of 5. If a number ends in 5 or ends in 0, it has a factor of 5. Then the next factor you need to look at is factors of 3. What you do is add your digits up. If the 2 digits are A and B. So suppose the question was, so the number was 21. If you add 2 and 1 you get 3, and 3 is divisible by 3. Any number, when you add up the digits, if the sum is divisible by 3, then the number is divisible by 3. For example, if you had 81, 8 and 1 is 9. 9 is divisible by 3, so 81 is divisible by 3. Now, you then also have to know 3 factors of 7. Right? 7 times 7, which is 49. 7 times 11, which is 77. And 7 times 13, which is 91. Now, if you check for the factors of 2, the factors of 5, then the factors of 3, and then check for those 3 factors of 7, you can factorise any 2-digit number. Okay, here's all the material again. We're factoring a 2-digit number AB. If it's even, in other words it ends in 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8, it's got a factor of 2. If the number ends in 0 or 5, it is a factor of 5. When we add the digits up, if the sum of the digits is a factor of 3, then the number AB also has a factor of 3. Now we come to the factors of 7 that you have to remember. 49, there it is, is equal to 7 times 7. 77 is 7 times 11, that's pretty easy. And this is the tough one, 91, which is equal to 7 times 13. And there's one more thing I must tell you. The number 1 is always a factor. So suppose you had a 7 on the top line and you want to factorise it, that will factorise to give you 1 multiplied by 7. Okay, we've got 12 over 15, that's even. That there is not even, so 2 is not a common factor, but 1 and 5 is 6, and 1 and 2 is 3, so you could divide by 3. So that's going to be 3 times 4 over 3 times 5. Cancel out the 3's, answer is 4 over 5. The next one is 21 over 28. Well, that's got a factor of 3, it's 3 times 7. That doesn't have a factor of 3. Can we get a factor of 7 out of that? We can, because that is 4 times 7. And we cancel out the 7's, and that is 3/4. Next one is quite tricky. That's got a factor of 2, and that's got a factor of 3, and the other factor is not obvious. So we just do this. That's 2 times 13, which will be 26, and that's 3 times 13, which is 39. We cancel out the 13's, and that's 2/3. Now, the next one ends in 5 and 0, so 5 is a factor. That's 5 times 9, and that's 5 times 12. Now the 5's will cancel, but look, it's still not in the simplest form, because 3 is a factor of the top line and the bottom line. Now that becomes 3 times 3 over 3 times 4. We cancel out the 3's, and the final answer is 3 over 4, and we're done.